Hi everyone, welcome back to Geeks for Geeks and welcome back to another problem of the day as well. Please give me a +1 in the chat if my voice is clearly audible, and then I will be starting with today's problem of the day as well. Okay, so hi Vanchika, hi Rishit, and hi Mau as well. So a lot of people are there today, right? Give me a second, I'll share my screen in order to discuss today's problem as well. Okay, just give me a second. Yes. So I hope that the screen is getting shared properly. So this is the problem and it is named as update queries. So what does the problem say first of all? The problem name is update queries. Whenever you think about queries, right? Whenever you think about queries, so kind of prefix concept comes to your mind, right? That is one thing that comes to my mind normally. So if you will see here, what these people are saying is, these people are saying that you are given an array of n integers, and initially you have been given these array of n integers, and initially ai is equal to 0, right? So q queries need to be performed, and in each query it contains three integer l, r, and x. So in every query what you need to do is, let's say if there is a particular query, so in a particular query you are having a value l, you are having r, and you are having a value x, right? So in this case what you have to do is, uh, you need to change all the ai to ai zor x, right? So in this case you need to change all ai in this range. Okay, so basically they are saying that what you need to do is, let's say you have an array, you have been given ls2, okay, r as 5, and x value has been given, let's say, as something like 5. Okay, so in that case what you have to do is, in the array from the index 2 till the index 5, all the elements that are there, okay, every element you have to change it. So every element ai has to be changed as ai zor x. Is that clear? So basically if let's say x value is 4, then you have to or it with 4. Is this much part clear to everyone? This much basic definition of the problem is clear? If you are clear, then you can hit the like button till now, right? Is it clear to everyone? If you're clear, then you can hit the like button, guys. Is this much definition clear to all of us or not? Basically what you have to do is, you'll be given, like, in a particular, at a particular point of time, you'll be given l and r. So you have to choose this l. Okay, like, all the elements that are lying in this range l to r, that is from index 2 till index 5, you have to update all of them, and you have to make every ith element as ai or x. Okay, so this much part is clear. So you have to return the final array after executing all the queries, right? So what you have to do is, ultimately you have to return the final array, guys, after executing all the queries that are there, right? So when I talk about this particular algorithm, so what comes to your mind? Anyone could would like to tell us what comes to your mind when we talk about this particular kind of operation, guys? Anyone would like to tell me? Like, basically when we talk about doing such operations, so if you will do such operations normally, then it is like, what is going to happen if you will do these operations normally in such a circumstance? Like, if you, like, see, if there are, let's say, one query, if you are going to perform every time, so it is going to take order of n time, right? Let's say if you are having a particular lnr, right? If you are going to have a lnr range, okay, so in that lnr range, if you are going to perform this query and you are going to update every ai to ai or x, right? If you are going to do that, in that case you are going to take order of n time, right? For one operation, and for one lnr you are going to take order of n time, right? So in that case, if you are having q queries, right, so in that case you will take q into n time. Agree with me, everyone? Right? Does everyone agree with me? This point is clear? Please tell me, guys, is it clear to all of you or not? I hope that this particular point is clear to everyone, right? So in this case, when you have this kind of scenario that you have to update particular, like, whenever you have to update a particular range L to R with a particular value, then there is a particular algorithm that is kind of known as line sweep algorithm. Okay, don't quote me on this, but I think that is known as line sweep algorithm. So what does this algorithm first? Okay, so Nishant is clear. Is everyone else also clear with this particular part, guys? Please let me know in the chat. Okay, okay, so this part is clear. Actually the light is not there, so I have just switched off my camera today, right? So now, because I have some electricity issues here, right? So what I can say here is, if you, a lot of people are watching us, so please make sure to hit the like button, guys. If you are watching us, so please make sure to hit the like button. Okay, then I will proceed further. So basically what you can say is, let's take a simple example, right? Let's take a simple example. Let's say that if I have a particular array, right? Let's say that I have an array. Let's say the array looks something like this, normal 1D array. Now in this 1D array, let's say I have 2, okay, I have 5, I have 1, I have 7, okay, then I have 3, then I have let's say 4, I have 5, right? Now in this particular array, if I give you a particular query, right, so what you do in such circumstance normally is you will have a prefix array, and if let's say I give you a particular query, let's say 2 to 5, and I ask you to update all those elements with something like 4, okay, all the elements in the range 2 to 5, if I ask you to update them with 4, so normally if you are going to do it, so the index is what, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if this is L, this is R, and this is the value that I want to update every element with, let's say I want every element to be increased by this value in this particular range, right? So normally if I will start doing this particular thing here, so let's say these are the indexes here, so what will happen, it will take a lot of time, but instead of that, what we can have is we can have a prefix array, and initially we can mark every value, let's say as 0, this will be 0, this will be 0, this will be 0, this will also be 0, and this will be 0, right? So what we do is we will simply mark what, we'll mark p of L plus is equal to value, right? So let's say this value is 4, so we'll increase it with this value, so p of L is what, this particular value, right? P of L is basically 2, so P of 2 will increase by 4, and then what we will do is we will also say that we will mark P of R plus 1 as -1, so minus is equal to 1, so it will have its value decreased by 4, so basically P of R plus 1 will be what, 6, so we'll mark this value as -4. Is this much point clear? That what we normally do in the algorithm is we will mark P of L plus is equal to 1 and P of R plus is equal to -1. Is this part clear to all of us? Please tell me in the chat, guys. Is it clear to all of you, guys? Is it clear to everyone, guys? Please tell me. Right, what we do is normally we will mark P of L plus is equal to 1, and we will mark P of R plus R minus is equal to this particular value. So in that case, what will happen is, if you will take the prefix sum later on, if you will take the prefix sum of this particular array later on, then what will happen, if you will see, so this will be 0, this will be 0, what will be the prefix sum till here, 4, what will be the prefix sum here, guys? Can you take more examples? Yes, I am trying to take one more example, but see, after that I'll mark this as 4 also. When I'll take the whole prefix sum overall, then I will mark this value as 4, then I'll mark this value as 4, and this value as 0, right? This is what is going to happen, right? So this is what, hi Sajal sir, I think he's SD at JFG, right? So basically you can see here that what I will do is I'll mark all these values updated with 4, right? So basically if you will see, so initially these were 0, but after that, when I took the prefix sum, then what happened? This value got increased by 4, this also got increased, then this also became 4, and this became 0. So ultimately, you can see that for whichever indexes I wanted to increase them by 4, they are now increasing by 4. Is this point clear to everyone? I will take one more example such that everything will be much more clear to everyone. Right, can we discuss further, guys? Please tell me, is it clear now? Till now, everyone is clear? So now let us say that if we have a basic example, and let's say that instead of having this particular example, let's say we take another basic example, and let's say we have L and R, we have the value, so let's say we have 2, 4, and we have value as 1, then another in this case, what will happen? I'll put every value as 0 first of all, right? So we'll put every value as 0 here, and what we will do here is we will simply mark what, this is L, this is R, okay, and this is the value. So what I will do is, if this value is 1, obviously, so what I will do is I will say that, okay, P of L, that is P of 2 plus plus is what I will do, and then P of R plus 1, so P of 5 that is there, I will decrease its value, right? So P of like basically we have done what, we have increased the value of P of L, and we are doing what, we are decreasing the value of R plus 1 by 1. In this case, what will happen, this particular value that is there, it will increase by 1, so because I'm just increasing it by 1 now, so I'm just saying that P plus, like this plus is equal to 1, you can do this, plus is equal to 1, minus is equal to 1, okay, you can do this particular thing. Now once you are done with this part, so basically what you will do here is you will again mark this value as -1, right? After this particular part has been done, so let's say you have another query, let's say if I'll give you another query, and let's say the query will look something like this. Let's say the query is like 4 comma 5, okay, or let's say the query is something like 3 comma 4, okay. If another query I have, let's say 3 comma 5, and I want to increase every element by 1 in this case, right? If I want to do this, so what I will do again is I will like this is L, this is R, and this is the value. So basically what I will do is I will do P of 3 plus is equal to 1, P of L plus is equal to 1, basically you can say, right? And then after that, what I will do is I will do P of R plus 1 minus is equal to 1. So basically what will happen, in this case, P of 6 minus will be taken by as -1. So in this case, what will happen, this value will become -1, right? Now after that I will take the prefix sum. Please write prefix in the chat or p in the chat, everyone. Now let's say I had to do only these two operations, this operation and this operation, right? So after that I'll take the prefix sum of this whole array. So what will happen, this will look like what, this value will be still be 0, this will be 0, this will be 1, and then this will also become 1, right? Then this particular value will become 1, right? Are you getting my point, guys, or not? Please tell me. So I have I marked p of 3 as 1? No. Yeah, I'll mark it as 1 also, right? So I'll mark this value as 1. Then what will happen? I'll take this. So this will become 2. Then this will also become 2, right? And then what will happen? This value will become nothing but 1. And then this value will become nothing but 0, right? So if you will see finally, so I wanted to increase all the elements in the range 2 to 4 by 1, right? So all these elements in this range 2 to 4 by 1. So I wanted to increase these elements, right? And then if you will observe one more thing, so 3 to 5, so 3 to 5 is this particular segment, right? So I wanted to increase these by 1 also. So can I say that like how many times I wanted to increase this element? In this case I want to increase this element by 1 only one time, right? How many times I want to increase this element by 1? Can you tell me? It is overlapping in two parts, correct, Prashant Singh? Is it clear? This particular part is coming two times. It is overlapping two times. Now 7 is in the range 2 to 4 as well as 3 to 5. So that is why 7 will get updated by two times. Is that clear to everyone? So that is why what will happen here is I will it has to be increased by two times, like basically one time due to this range and another time due to this range. So that is why it is showing 2. Then here it is for 3 also it is showing 2. Why it is showing 2? Because we basically want to increase this element by 2 as well, right? Then after that, if you will see for this element 4, so I can see here that again I am increasing it by 1 only. Then for 5 I don't want to increase it by any value, so that is why it is 0. So is this effective concept clear to everyone, guys? Please tell me. I will is it clear? Basically one time. Okay. So till now everyone is clear, like with this algorithm. How does this algorithm actually work? If I have to update a particular range very quickly, so this is what I should be doing. If you are clear till now, guys, so you can hit the like button. Is everyone clear till now, guys? Please tell me. All of you are clear till now? If you are clear, then you can hit the like button, guys. Okay, so Mau is also clear. Other people are also clear with it or not? Okay, so other people I think are also clear. Now moving forward, if you will see in this particular question as well, if you will see in this particular question, right? So if you will look at this particular question, then you are given an array of n elements. Initially ai is equal to 0 and q queries need to be performed. So each query consists of this thing and you have to update. So basically when you have this particular thing, so let's say you have this x, right? Let's say you have any particular element. Let's say you have the current element a of I, okay, and it is like, let's say 5, right? Let's say, or whatever it is, we don't care. But if you will see, let's say we have x, okay, and x is equal to, let's say 5. So it is having the bit representation as what? 1 0 1, right? And whenever, can I say one thing, that I have a property of OR operation, right? For OR operations I have a property, right? Whenever whenever I will do an OR at this position, then in the final answer also this position will become 1. Are you getting my point? Let's say I am having any number, like let's say I am having any number, okay, I am having its bit representation, and if I will do an OR with this bit, then it will become obviously 1 here because I'm doing the OR operation. Okay, for this bit also it will become 1. Is that clear? So basically in that case, by doing OR, basically I want to set these bits in the final answer. Is this part clear to everyone? That finally the expectation is that we want to set these bits in the final answer. Yeah, I will try to tell you that also as much as possible. Santosh, is it clear that finally in the answer also these bits will become set? Is that clear? Is that clear? That if I am doing an OR operation with 5, so whatever number I have, right, whatever number I have, let's say I have any a of I or anything, that is the number, and I have its bit representation, and I'm doing an OR with 5, right? So in that case, if I'm doing an OR with 5, let's say, so if this bit is set, so irrespective of the fact that this particular bit is 0 or it is 1 in this particular number, it will still be 1 here, right? So it will become set, and also this bit will also become 1. Are you getting my point, guys? Is this much part clear to all of you? That is the main idea about the OR operation. Is this part clear to all of us? Yeah, so if you are clear, then you can hit the like button as well, right? So basically you want to do what? You want to mark these bits as set in the final answer as well, right? Is that clear? So basically if this, like, you will check for all the bits for this number, right? And if this bit is set, then you will want to set this bit in the final number. So, and also if this bit is also set, then you want to set it in the final number as well, right? That is what you want to do. So what we will do here is we will simply say that in that case we will simply do what? First of all, we will declare a final answer array that will be there for the updated answer. Just give me a second, right? So what we will do here is we will simply have a vector of int, let's say answer, and then what I will do is, like, basically for all the n numbers I'll be having, so initially they will be nothing but 0, right? And then what I will do here is I will also have a prefix array, right? So vector of vector int, this is going to be a 2D array. Why is it going to be 2D? Anyone would like to tell me why is it going to be a 2D array? Because what I want is, for, like, if let's say if you will observe here, so I want to set at a particular position. Now are you getting? Let's say this is the jth position, right? So if I have a query, so in all the numbers, like let's say if this is 5, right? If in the query I have been given this pair of L, R, and X, right? So in the range from L to R, I want all the bits, all the numbers to do an or with X, right? So when I will do an or with X, then this jth bit will become set in every number. Please write yes in the chat. Then this jth bit should become one set in every number. Is that clear to everyone, guys? Yes or no? Then this jth bit should be set in every number in that range L to R, right? That is why what I will do is I'll say that let's say P of R J plus plus. Are you getting my point, guys? Is that clear? That this jth bit should be indicated here, that okay, in this range L to R, this jth bit should be updated, like it should be increased, its frequency should be increased, basically it should be marked as set. Is this point clear to everyone? Why we are taking 2D array? Because I want to indicate P of Lj, because that should increase. Is that clear? Is this observation clear to all of you, guys? Please tell me. So that is why what we will do is we will have a vector of vector int, and let's name it as prefix. And then what I can do is I can have the size for all the n integers, and I will declare a 2D for 20. There'll be only how many bits? If this is integer, then only I can say 31 or 32 bits will be there. So initially I'm marking this prefix array as nothing but 0, right? And after that, what I will do here is I will start iterating for the queries, right? So we will do what? We will simply start iterating for the queries. That is this particular U array that has been given to us. So what we will do here is we will simply say that for int I starts from 0, okay, I is lesser than, let's say, q, that is the number of queries, and then we will do I plus plus, okay. After this particular part is done, so what we will do here is we will say that okay, what is the left? So L is nothing but this particular thing, that is, you can say q of L is nothing but ui and then 0, right? L is ui 0, minus 1 I'm taking because I'm taking 0 based, I'm going to take it as 0 based. Please write 0 in the chat, okay? Basically I'm taking minus 1 here because I'll be taking it as 0 based index. Is this part clear to everyone? I'm going to take it as minus 1 because I'm going to take it as 0 based index, right? Is this part clear to everyone? I'm going to take a 0 based array, index array. That is why I'm going to do it like this. They have given the L and R queries as 1 based, but I'm going to take it as 0 based, okay? So what I will do is I'm taking R is equal to nothing but what? U of I1, okay? This will be the thing. And basically this is the, like, basically R will be what? That the one thing that I if I can mark it as minus 1 also if you want, right? Then after this particular part is done, so we will also have the X. So let's say int X is equal to what? In the U array I2, okay? This will be the U. After this particular part, what we will do is I will iterate for all the bits, right? So I will check that whichever bit is set in this particular element X, so for all the elements lying in this range L to R, I will mark them as set, right? So what I will do here is I will simply iterate. So let's say int I will have j starts from 0, j is less than, let's say, 31, okay? Then I will do a j plus plus, right? So I will check all the bits that are set in this particular range for this particular number X. I will check them. So I can simply say what here, if I want to check it. So I will say that if how to check if a bit is set or not, if a particular jth bit is set or not. So I can say that if one left shift j, okay, and with this particular X, if it exists, right? So if this particular value is greater than 0, how to check if a jth bit is set? So I can do it like this: if one left shift j and with X, if it is greater than 0, right? So in that case, this particular bit will be set. So in that case, I'll say that okay, P of L like we will mark p of l j plus plus. Okay, it will, we want to mark this bit as set. Okay, and then what we will try to do is we will try to see that, okay, if r plus 1 is inside this range, so if it is lesser than, let's say, the n value that has been given to us, then in that case what we will do is p of we will do p of r plus 1 and j minus minus. Is this part clear to everyone? This prefix concept part is clear to everyone or not? Please tell me, guys. If you are clear till now, guys, so please hit the like button. Is everyone clear till now? So that is why what I am doing is p of lj, we are doing plus plus, and we are doing plus plus for that. Okay, and then I am doing what, p of r plus 1 if it exists, right, j minus minus. So we are decreasing this particular range. If you are clear till now, guys, so please hit the like button if everyone is clear till now, right? It is just an extension of whatever I have told till now. So is it clear till now, guys? If you are clear till now, so you can give me a +1 in the chat as an acknowledgement if you're clear till now, and make sure to hit the like button, and then I'll be moving forward within 30 seconds. Okay, is it clear? I'm putting in a lot of effort, so I think it must be clear to everyone. Please tell me, guys, in the chat. Rishit is clear with it. What about Mau? Mau is also clear. So basically, you should know the basic algorithm, and then this becomes more clear to everyone. If you are clear till now, you can hit the like button, guys. Okay, now let's move forward and see the further implementation. So after this thing has been done, so what we will do is we'll try to proceed further from it. Okay, and then after that, what would you do? See, once the, like, see, if you remember the normal prefix array, so once that prefix array was prepared, then we used to take the prefix sum of that particular array. Now please write p sum in the chat. Okay, please write p sum in the chat. After updating for all the queries, after updating for all the NRRs, what we used to do was we directly, if you will do the direct operation, Devansh, then it will take a lot of time actually. That is the problem. So after this is done, so we will take the prefix. Is that clear? Prefix sum of this particular whole array. Is that clear to everyone, guys? Please tell me. Is that clear? I hope that this is clear. So what we will do now is we will now take the prefix sum for this whole part, so that we can see that, okay, what is the overall effect on the array, right? So I will have it. I starts from 0. I is lesser than n. Now we can take the prefix sum. Yes. So what we will do is I'll iterate for all of this part. Just give me a second. I will move down. Okay, and then we will say that, okay, j will initially, what can I say? Yeah, the int j will be starting and j will be lesser than 31, let's say, and then I will do a j plus plus right here. And then what we will do is we will simply say that, okay, prefix of ij, let's say ij plus is equal to prefix of I minus, like you can say I minus 1j, right? So that is how we will keep on updating for this particular index from every element. Is that clear? Is that clear to everyone? I should write it as plus equal to. I don't know why the plus work is not working. Yeah, so this will get updated, right? Is that clear to everyone till now? Please tell me, then I will proceed further as well. This much point is clear, taking the prefix sum as well. Okay, after updating the prefix sum, then we need to do what? As you could see, right? So let's say if I would have taken, right, so if you remember this particular example that I had taken, let me see if it exists or not. Yeah, so this particular example exists, right? So if this particular example exists, in this you only had to find the sum now. So if you only had to find the sum, then what would you do? Finally, what answer would you return? So you will always say that, okay, this will be what, 2 plus 0, that is 2. Then here this will be what, 5 plus 0, that is 5. Here it like after that, what will be this element? Can you tell me what will be this updated element here? Can you tell me, guys? Can you guys tell me what will be this particular element? This element plus this element. So this will be nothing but 2, right? And then after this, what will be this element here? It was already 7. If you will see at the index 3, the element was already 7, and then I'm adding 2 to it. Effectively, I'm adding 2 to it. So what will be here? 9, correct? If I was doing the addition operation, then I will have to return the final array now. After finding the prefix, I have to finally return what? A array of I plus p of I kind of thing for every index. In the case of sum, so here it will be 9, here it will be 5, here it will be 5 again, here it will be 5 also, right? Because 3 plus 2 is 5, then 4 plus 1 is 5. So all this part is clear to everyone or not? Please tell me, guys. This much part is clear to everyone? Okay, so you had to do this thing. So similarly here also, in this particular part, you also have to do the or operations here, right? So what we will do is we'll say that okay, int I will start from 0, right, and I will be lesser than n. Then I will do an I plus plus here, right? And after this has been done, so like what I can say is I have to update the result, right? So let's say I will have a temp value initially marked as 0, right? So basically this will be marked as 0. This will be the final answer that I will be returning. So in this case, have I taken an answer error? Yeah. So what I will do is I have to generate that final value. So what I will do is I'll iterate for all the bits starting from 0 till less than 31, let's say, right? And whichever bits are there that are set, I will do what? Like I will check that okay, if it happens that p of ij, okay, if it is set, right, if it is greater than 0, you can say, okay. So if it is set, then what will I do? I will update my temp with that value. No? So I'll say that okay, temp plus is equal to what? 1 left shift j. Okay, I will set that particular bit in my final number as well. Are you getting my point, guys? I will set that particular value in the final number, and once that number is made after iterating through all the bits, then I'll update the ith answer with this particular temp value. Is that clear to everyone, guys? Please tell me. This particular portion is clear. That if that jth bit is set in that number, right? If it's greater than 0, then I will mark it as set. Is this part clear to everyone or not? If it is having frequency greater than 0, so it means that in the final answer for this ith number, it should be set. This jth bit should be set. So jth bit should be contributing in the final answer. So that is why I will mark it as set in the final answer. Is that clear to all of us? Guys, please let me know if you are clear with it or not. I hope that this particular point makes a lot of sense for everyone, right? This is very much basic mathematics, bit manipulation only, right? And then in the end, I can think of finally returning the answer. Okay, is there any doubt till now? If you are clear, guys, please make sure to give me a +1 and hit the like button as well. Is it clear to everyone till now? Please tell me, guys. Any doubts? If you are clear, then please hit the like button, guys. Is everyone clear till now? If you are clear, then you can hit the like button, guys. I should start from 1, right? You are saying that I should start from 1. No, I am taking a 0-based index array, na Rishit? That is why. I'm taking a 0-based index array. That is why initially I marked those values as minus, like I subtracted -1 from here also. I'm taking a 0-based index array for myself. You can see here, I'm taking an array of n size only. That is a 0-based index array. Okay, so is everyone clear till now? I-1 in line number 40. Line number 40. Yeah, this is fine. We are taking the prefix sum now. Whenever you have to, like, see, whenever you have to take the prefix sum, then that is what you normally do. If you have, let's say, if you have a prefix array, like let's say the p array looks something like this. It looks like 0, 1, 0, then 1, and then -1, -1. So when you will take the prefix array, so this will be 0, this will be 1, this will be 1, then this value will be what? This ith value will be nothing but p of I plus is equal to p of I minus 1. So that will be nothing but 1, that is the value, 1, that is the value here, right? 1, that is the value here, plus the previous value. So that is why it would become what? It would become nothing but 2 here. So that is what we do normally. No, in normal prefix 1D array, we do p of I plus is equal to p of I minus 1. So this is a 2D array, so that is why we are doing it like this. So p of ij plus is equal to p of ij minus 1. Okay, is it clear to everyone till now? I hope that this is clear to everyone till now, right? Let me try and compile it also. Okay, so I have declared it as prefix. Let me use p only. I think I have used the p array. Okay, let's try and compile it again. I is equal to 0, I minus 1 will not be available. Yeah, you are saying the correct thing. So I think in that case, I should start the loop from 1. Yeah, I think that I have made a mistake. Yeah, I'll start it from 1. Sorry. Yeah, I thought that you were saying something else. Correct. I will start it from 1 because I am always doing I minus 1. Yeah, sorry for that. Okay, now let's try and compile it to see if we have made any other errors. You can see that we are getting the same output as it was expected from us, right? After that, let's try and compile this code to see if it finally gets submitted or not. Okay, so it gets accepted as well. So is this problem clear to everyone, guys? Please tell me. Is the idea for this problem clear to everyone? Is the idea for this particular problem clear to everyone, guys? Please tell me. Is it clear? I can do a sample dry run for you as well. Let's say if I am having this range, right? Let's say if I'm having the elements, like if I'm having 1, 3 as the LNR, okay, and I'm having the value as 1, okay, this is the X value. So it is having only one bit set because it is what? It looks like 001. So in that case, what I will do is I will say that okay, in the like I will say that okay for the elements 1 to 3, okay, For the elements 1 to 3, I want this particular bit, that is, you can say the 0th bit as set, right? So if I want the 0th bit as set, so that is why what I will do is indirectly p of indirectly you can say that this 0th bit will be marked as 1, like when I will take the final prefix sum. So in that case, this 0th bit will be 1 in every number, right? So when I'll be generating these numbers now, all these numbers 2, 3, and this, so this bit should be set. Now after that, let's say I have L like 2, like 1 to 3 as the range, and then I have this particular thing, that is 2, right. So in that case, I want which bit to be set? Can you tell me which particular position bit I want as set? Guys, can you tell me which particular position bit I want as set? I want the I is equal to 1, like I want the 1th bit as set, right? Everyone agrees with me? Because if I am having x as 2, right, so what do I want? I want this particular bit as set, right? So what I will do, I will mark it as set, right? So in that case, what will happen? Same thing I will be doing. I will say that, okay, p of 1, okay, and 1, because that particular position bit will be 1 now, 0 0 1 0. So this particular position is nothing but 1. So what I will do in this case is I will mark it as 1. Is that clear to everyone, guys? Please tell me. Is it clear, guys? So that is why what we will do, p of plus, we will say that plus is equal to 1 for this jth position, and then p of 4 1 is minus is equal to 1. So that is why effectively when you will take the prefix sum, so what will happen here is when you will take the effective prefix sum, so in such a situation, this will get updated. And what will happen? P of 1 1 will be become 1. Then P of 1 2 1 will become 1, right? Then P of 3 1 will become 1, indicating that these bits need to be set. And P of 4 1 will become zeros, so indicating that for the fourth element, for it does not need to become 1. Is that clear, guys? I hope that this point is clear to everyone. Is it clear to everyone, guys? Please tell me. So overall, effectively, we are doing it in kind of linear time, or you can say 32 into n time. Is this problem clear to everyone, guys? Please tell me. So we are doing in linear time. Is this question clear to everyone? Please tell me. I will do one more thing. I will just share the link of this code as well. Give me a second. Let me generate this link. Is it clear to everyone, guys? Please tell us. If everyone is clear, you can write that in the chat if you're clear with it or not. I'm just waiting for all of your responses. Okay, so now let me try and run this code. All right. So yeah, let me share the link of this code as well. ACOP, thanks a lot, Rishit. So I've shared the link of this code as well, everyone. Give me a second, let me generate this. Okay, so you all can hit the like button if you have understood till now, right? I have put in a lot of effort, and if you are clear, then you can hit the like button as well, guys. Okay, you should hit the like button if everyone is clear. Okay, so I want to keep this video very short. So if you have understood till now, that's really great. I'll see you in another problem of the day on Friday. Till then, good night, take care, and keep coding, guys. Thanks a lot for joining for today. And keep coding. You can give me a +1, and you can write understood in the chat if you have understood this problem as well. Thank you.